Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and thank you so much for watching today's video. It's a little bit of a different one today and I have been thinking about doing this for a little while, or just trying to find a way to explain what clothes mean to me and what they've meant to me throughout my life. And I came up with this idea that I asked my parents to bring a load of family photo albums down when they last visited, and I've kind of gone through all of the albums and picked out certain outfits that I feel have sort of like led me to this point, and they're either outfits from like certain events throughout my life or just really good outfits. But I also wanted to do a bit of a background on where my love of clothes comes from, and especially looking into the history of fashion and designer fashion and things like that. So it might be a bit of a long one, I'm not sure. I've tried to narrow it down to like the best outfits, but we're going from like birth to roughly, I think I'm in the last photo, I'm like maybe 8 or 9. So yeah, so let's just get straight into it and see what we come up with. So I'm going to be looking at the photos here myself, and then on screen I will play the photos up close so that you can see them properly. But this first outfit is probably my first proper outfit that I wore as a baby, or at least the first one that I've got a photograph of. This first album is my baby album up to about 1 month old. And before this, I'm basically just in baby grows. So this was kind of the first outfit that I came across, and it's this all pink piece. I think probably because I look a bit like a boy, so I think my parents had to make sure that everyone knew I was a girl. So I've got this little long sleeve top on, and then these striped dungarees. They're so cute, but yeah. Would I wear something similar to this now? No, that's a lot of pink for me, and I'm not a very pink kind of girl. But what's funny about this outfit is dungarees have always been something that's sort of like stuck with me throughout my life, and they're an item of clothing that I've always tried to make work but just haven't been able to, I feel like. So yeah, maybe I need to take out a leaf of 1 month old Rachel's book and try dungarees again. Whenever I've had them, I've always felt like I haven't put enough effort into my outfit, because I'm only wearing like something underneath the dungarees and then the dungarees on top, and I just feel like I've not tried hard enough. So yeah, that's quite an interesting one, that it's like my first outfit. So the next outfit that we're looking at is my christening outfit, and I don't remember, but if I think back, I believe my christening was the same day as my birthday, because the cake here says happy first birthday and christening, Rachel. So I think they were either on the same day or like a similar time. So this is probably my first proper like event outfit, and we've gone with the classic christening white dress with these little booties and this little hat, which I wore up until I was probably 8. I remember wearing this hat for Victorian Day at school. So that hat really like stood the test of time. And then later on in the day at the party later, I've got this like floral pinafore over, I don't know if it's over the christening dress. It kind of looks like it might be, because the hem of that dress is the same hem as the one on the white christening dress. So I think over the top of my christening dress, we've just placed this floral pinafore. Again, I actually love this with the collar over the top. I feel like this is very Ganny. This kind of look with the big flouncy poofy white dress underneath with this floral pinafore over the top, and the same booties as well. But yeah, this is probably my first event outfit, which is quite cool. And I do love placing items over items. Layering is such a big part of my outfits these days. It's very rare that I'm wearing just one piece, or like, even if it's a dress, I very rarely wear just a dress on its own. It's normally got a shirt underneath, or a jumper over the top, or a t-shirt underneath or over the top, or jeans underneath is a big one that I love doing. Very sort of Marmite thing to do, but I love it. So perhaps that's where this started from. But yeah, I do love this outfit, and this is such a cute photo with my cousin James here, who is wearing dungarees. So another sign towards dungarees. Okay, so this next outfit again was for a party, I believe, or yeah, a party. I think some sort of either a 21st party or a wedding. I'm not sure where we were going, but this is such an incredible outfit. This pinstripe dress with the matching hat, and then we've got these little Mary Janes on with frilly socks. Now, my mum says that I was in quite a mood this day and did not want my photo taken, but I was forced to. And as you can see, I'm standing outside the Wendy house at the bottom of my garden in full resistance to having this photo taken, arms crossed, very angry looking. I look very mopey in the next one as well. And then in the next two photos, I've been posed again in front of the rockery in the garden, and I look very, very cheeky, and then I'm sticking my tongue out just in absolute defiance of having this photo taken. So I really love this little set of photos. It's very funny. But yeah, absolutely love this. I mean, I probably wouldn't wear this now, but a matching ensemble is always a good way to go. And funnily enough, recently, I don't know if I even showed you guys, I don't think I did actually. I think I totally forgot that I got them. They were sort of like just a piece that I forgot that I bought on Vinted, but I bought a pair of Doc Martin Mary Janes that are almost identical to these ones in the photo, funnily enough. But the ones I got were patent leather, and they were £15 on Vinted, so I was very happy with those. So again, a little hark to future Rachel, because I now own a pair of shoes just like the one I'm wearing in this outfit. Okay, so this next piece, again, we've got a dress worn over a like flouncy blouse with puffy sleeves. I love this outfit. In fact, I love this photo of me and my cousins Anna and James. Anna seems to have very static hair, so I don't know what's happened there. Or actually, I guess we all do. I think that's what the photo is, because James does as well. You can't really see it as much on mine because my ginger hair is blending in with the fence there. But I wanted to show this photo because Anna's dress is absolutely gorgeous. And in TK Maxx the other day, I found a COS shirt that had almost the exact same print. And I keep thinking about it, and I think I want to go back and get it. Also, James just looks like a little model in this picture. It's so cute. But yes, I love this sort of denim pinafore over the blouse with poofy sleeves. And I believe a little later on we come across another dress that's like this. In fact, I might show it to you now because I think I've got it coming up in here anyway. But yeah, it's another denim dress with a collar and this little belt, and it is all buttoned up with the cardigan underneath for a change, which is really, really nice. Obviously, I am aware that like my parents were dressing me, but my mum always says that I was very, very vocal about what I wore, even from such a young age, and I would get my outfits out ready the night before nursery and all of this stuff. Like, I was so desperate to voice or express myself through clothes from a very, very young age. And I'm only 3 in these photos, I believe. 1998, so yeah, February 98, so yeah, it would be the year that I would be turning 4 in August, so I'm 3 in these photos. But yeah, I just love it, and as you can see, I also love posing for a camera. I mean, nothing's changed there. So it's quite funny how I see so much myself in little Rachel as well. I don't think the love of clothes has ever left. I mean, that's very obvious. But it's so funny to me how it started from such a young age. And like I say, this wasn't just my parents dressing me. I was so vocal about what I wanted to wear each day, which I love. The next couple of photos I wanted to show aren't even really about my outfit, but I just thought it was so wonderful that I've got these photos from me aged 3 with my mum and dad in Brighton, and that's obviously where I live now. So we've got this great picture of me and dad about to go on the Helter Skelter, a photo, this is in 1997 actually, 20th of September, so a month after my 3rd birthday. And yeah, I just can't believe it, because that Helter Skelter is still there up on the pier. and I've got these wonderful photos of me at such a young age, and now I live here. And then there's this picture of me on a noddy cart. I had an obsession with noddy when I was younger, and it's got the whole view of where the marina is now, actually, and that's Kemp Town in the background there. And I just thought it was crazy because obviously I live here now. So yeah, that one's less about the outfit, but one that is about the outfit is this next picture that I am completely obsessed with. 100% would wear this now, and quite often do wear outfits like this. And it's this little white cable knit jumper with this gorgeous grey kilt skirt with this tartan print on, white knee-high socks, and then my Mary Janes again. I just genuinely think this is incredible. Like, what an outfit. Well done to my mum for this one, because I just love it. I think it's beautiful. So this is October, so I don't know where, this is the next month, and I don't know where we are here. It looks very nice, somewhere near the sea. But yeah, I absolutely love that outfit. It's probably actually one of my favourite outfits that I'm going to show in this video, and 100% an outfit that stuck with me. I so often wear knee-high socks, especially with my Mary Janes, and I love a skirt of any form, but a pleated one with tartan or any kind of check is number one for me. I've been wearing one a lot from Zara, but I got it on Vinted second hand that I paid £10 for. I wear that pretty much all the time, and it's very reminiscent of this skirt, so I feel like I recreate this outfit all the time, which brings me a lot of joy. The next one I wanted to show is, right, so this dress is something that I can just remember like it was yesterday, wearing this purple dress, and I thought I was a princess. I love that my ears are sticking out behind it, in front of this headband that matches the dress, came with it. And it leads me on nicely to who bought me this dress, and that was my great uncle Derek and my great auntie Anne. And I'm going to show some pictures of them in a moment, but they are so influential on so much of my life, in the sense that they have a huge influence on me loving designer clothing. When I say that, I've explained this every time I feel like I speak on camera, but not in a way that's like, oh my gosh, I just want something that says like Chanel all over it. Not like that. In the history of clothing, in the history of fashion, the art behind it, how things are made. And yes, I do have a fair amount of designer pieces, most of which, in fact nearly all of which, are bought secondhand. And a lot of pieces have been bought from TK Maxx, and the reason for that is because my great uncle Derek, he used to take me to TK Maxx as like a treat, and we would go there and we would buy so much stuff. Like, I mean, he had like hoarding tendencies and collector tendencies for sure. And when he passed away, like, my parents and my aunt and uncle spent months and months and months having to go through everything that he had bought. He definitely had like some sort of I don't want to say addiction necessarily, because it was never like any detriment to their finances or anything like that, I don't think, or as far as I'm aware, but he hoarded, like, probably out of a sentimental way, I'm not entirely sure, but either way, that was what we used to do. And this dress is kind of like the pinnacle of that, I feel like. So yeah, they bought me this dress and I absolutely adored it. Again, it's got like these puffball sleeves. I still love a hairband now. I very rarely wear one. I'm trying to grow my fringe out at the moment, and I probably could do with one, but I rarely wear one because, again, like this picture proves, I've got like really pointy ears and I don't like them being out. It's like the only thing that I don't particularly like about my appearance. But yeah, just this dress means so much to me, and it's such a huge like standout piece in my childhood. The next thing I wanted to show you were these next pictures of me at Christmas dressed as ballerina. loving life. I've got a tiara on, a necklace. I mean, look how happy I am. This is me in my absolute element, dressing up and pretending to be someone else. Love this ballet costume with the tights. I love patterned tights so much. Like for New Year's Day, I wore a black backless dress with spotty polka dot tights. Absolutely love it. They're so whimsical and they add something to an outfit for sure. And I love a tiara, but I don't get to wear one very often, but I love it in this photo. And yeah, baby Rach is very, very happy in these pictures, which is very, very cute. And then just as a funny thing, I wanted to show you these pictures of me in a suit of armour that my cousins dressed me in. I mean, I literally look like Henry VIII. I'm so chubby with my ginger hair. And then this picture where Anna's looking very impressed with herself for, you know, dressing me in this outfit. And this was taken at my aunt and uncle's house, and I've only just realised that there used to be a wall there, because that wall is not there anymore, and that is so funny. That's extended now through to the kitchen, and I totally forgot. I would never have remembered that if I hadn't have looked at this picture. This is like before how their house looks like now, obviously. And James is looking just quite bewildered, actually. I'm not sure what he thinks he's gotten himself into. But Anna definitely orchestrated this and is looking incredibly proud. So yeah, there's me dressed in a suit of armour. Dressing up was always a huge part of my childhood as well. I was pretty much dressed up as somebody else most days, I feel like. And me and my cousins would put on shows for my parents constantly, which tended to be directed by Anna, I'm not going to lie. And then me and James were sort of like these victims of these performances. Don't get me wrong, I absolutely loved it. Like, it was the best days of my life. I absolutely loved them, but yeah, I'm not sure I always had much of a choice in what was happening there. The next thing I wanted to show you is this outfit, which is taken on the 31st of May in 1998. So again, just before my 4th birthday. And this is in France, which is where me and my family would go each year. We would drive there. It took 14 hours to drive there. It was quite an experience. But yeah, this is me in my cousin Anna, who you saw before, in her bridesmaid dress that she wore to my parents' wedding. So my parents got married before they had me, and Anna was their flower girl. And this was her dress for the wedding day. And I became absolutely obsessed with it, and I refused to wear anything else for pretty much the entirety of the holiday. And my mum had to put a rule in that I was only allowed to wear it at the house that we were staying at, and I was absolutely forbidden to wear it outside anywhere else because I refused to take it off. I even wanted to sleep in it. So I imagine I think my dad probably took these pictures of me in it just to remember that. And we've got that denim collared dress underneath by the looks of it. And I'm holding a lovely little posy of flowers. And that's Ted, my teddy bear, who I still have, looking much better than he does now. A lot fluffier. He's a little bit threadbare these days, but yeah. So that is that dress, and I just thought I'd show that because, yeah, it was one that I very rarely was out of. So, a quick journey back to Uncle Derek and Auntie Anne, and just wanted to show you some photos of them. Now, they always, to me, looked exquisite, and I was always upset. Like, I remember them always smelling lovely, and yeah, going to their house in Devon was always so exciting, and I used to love visiting them so much. And I have these lovely photos of us together, and I'll show you a few more. There's some others in here as well, which I'll put up on screen, but yeah, just lovely photos of us at the house in Devon before they had it all done up. And in my bedroom, I've got a coffee table or side table and a very large lamp in there that is from Uncle Derek and Auntie Anne's house, which I got to keep after they both passed away. So yeah, absolutely in love. There's me and Uncle Derek. I'm fast asleep there as a baby. And then that's us sat outside their house with my granddad as well and my granny. And yeah, here's me eating a yogurt. But yeah, they just made such an impact on my life. And for people who I didn't get to see very often, I just always remember being so excited. Like, me and Uncle Derek were just two peas in a pod, and he used to call me Grandma. And he would say, like, me and Grandma, we're just going to go for a little walk and have one of our chats. And we take the dog, Duke, out on these big walks up on the hill. I mean, they felt like big walks to me. I actually don't think we even left the garden, but I think it was, to me, at 3, it felt like we were going on this wonderful adventure. And yes, Uncle Derek would say, that's it, me and Grandma are off, we've got things to talk about, and off we'd go. And I'd chat away. And he'd always say, like, I've never met a child that just talks and talks and talks. And I was probably saying gobbledygook, but yeah, just always loved them. So it's a nice little memory. Right, pink shirt and dolphin necklace. So I know exactly what this is. So one of the weddings that we are at in all of these photos, I'm wearing this pink shirt, and it's so funny to look at this now because this is a very, like, odd outfit for the time, I feel like, and for my age, and for like a girl of my age to have picked this outfit. But I am wearing velvet trousers, and they had this diamante heart belt, and then this pink and white pinstripe shirt that had basically a cravat sewn into it down the side of the buttons, like these frills. And then underneath the collar, which is something I still do now, I've got a dolphin necklace on, which it basically had like a resin in the dolphin which had glitter in. So it was like this blue glittery resin dolphin on a rope necklace, which was very of the time. Like, this was when H2O was out and stuff like that. So yeah, I do feel like this is still a very me outfit, but just, it stood out to me in this photo because it's quite an odd outfit for a child my age to wear, I feel like. I don't know where we are because the photos around this are at a wedding, but then at the same wedding I'm wearing a different outfit. So I think these are actually something else and they've got a bit mixed in. But yeah, I remember this outfit so vividly, and I remember thinking I kind of looked like Laurence Llewelyn-Bowen, but that was kind of what I was going for. And then, to be honest, I always wear button-up shirts now. I love a shirt. I love dressing quite masculine some days. I feel like the outfit I wore yesterday was somewhat masculine, but I felt very feminine in it at the same time. And I think with that, it's like dressing masculine and still looking good as a woman. I kind of feel like I'm tricking everybody. It's like, you still think that I look all right and I'm just like a boy. Like, I don't know what it is about that. I'm not explaining it very well, but it kind of feels like I've tricked him. I don't know, it's just funny to me. And I love like the juxtaposition of it because I was never really a girly girl as such. I feel like I've probably always been quite tomboyish, but yeah, I just thought that was a fantastic outfit actually, and definitely one I would still wear. Okay, we're nearly at the end, guys. We've got a few more to go through, and this next one is quite funny. So the next outfit I want to show is, I had my photo taken as like a little Victorian girl. And I don't know where we were. Mum says she thinks it was in Brighton, funnily enough, or in Devon. And it was at this theme park, and you could like dress up and have your photo taken in this old style. My nan actually has the photograph from this day in her living room, but I've got like the behind the scenes photograph here of me having the photo taken, but she's got the official photo in her living room. And this was probably like the pinnacle of my life this day. Me getting to dress up in that outfit, I wanted to take it home. I probably imagine that there was quite a fuss afterwards that I couldn't keep it. Anything where I got to dress up, I was just happy as Larry, basically. Like, dressing up is my favourite thing in the world. And this whole era has always been very interesting to me. I was very much brought up on Jane Austen books and Thomas Hardy books and watching period dramas from a very young age, which I still love now. I'm rewatching Bridgerton at the moment, absolutely adore it, obviously. And yeah, so this was a real day that stands out in my memory, of me just being so happy that I got this opportunity. So yeah, very, very happy about that one. And then we've got some more pictures of me in that ballet dress, with my jelly shoes on for a change, which is quite funny, and another tiara, like a crown, fluffy crown one. Again, yeah, just loved dressing up in anything I could, really. So this is at a wedding, family wedding that we were at, and I remember this dress so well. I absolutely loved this dress. It was this chiffon dress. It was like a sheer dress with a slip underneath, and then I borrowed this sort of coral or beaded necklace from my mum, and I have this funny little straw lilac hat on. And the bag I'm carrying is my mum's, and I thought that was so cool that I got to carry this little bag. It's probably where the bag obsession started. And then I've got the headband on that is from the purple dress that we saw earlier. So that still stayed with me. Still have that. I don't have it now, but I still had it then. And yeah, I absolutely loved that dress. It was so, so lovely. And then I have these pictures from when I was on holiday in Spain for a family wedding, and this gypsy top, I believe it was from like New Look or Tammy Girl. It was a brown sort of gypsy top, that's like what they were called at the time, with this lacing along the top and then these beaded straps, and that was so in at that time. And I've got this long, big pendant necklace, which everybody was sort of wearing, and then this little Alice band. I also believe that this holiday was the first time I experienced straighteners, because my hair looked absolutely atrocious and like it's been frazzled within an inch of its life. So there's that. Then the next one, jeans and a vest top were always a staple in the early noughties. So here's me, James and Anna. James and Anna seem to be wearing cargo trousers, which again were quite big, and Anna's got this halter neck top on, which I remember thinking was really cool at the time. It's very like a Britney Spears inspired outfit. And then I've got these jeans on, and you can't quite see, but on the left leg on the right of the photo, it had this huge embroidered flower with beading, which I thought was super cool. And then I've just paired it with a really simple vest top, but that was really cool at the time, and I feel like that's definitely come back round in like recent years. Like whenever I pass Basvik at the top of Brighton, that seems to be what all the kids are wearing now, just jeans and a vest top, and that's their outfit. Right, so this next outfit is probably my favourite one out of all of the ones that I've shown you, and it's in this photo with me, my mum, Anna, who's probably about 14 in this picture, and then my Auntie Di. And this outfit, I remember thinking I had absolutely smashed it when I put this on. Like, I thought this was such an incredible outfit, and you know what, I still do. And I would wear this outfit now, and I tried to recreate this outfit, I feel like, subconsciously without even thinking about it. So it involved this gypsy skirt, which is what it was called at the time, this like tiered corduroy skirt. And then this top that I'm wearing is made to look like a shirt's underneath, but it was actually all sewn together. So it was really just this top with this shirt piece sewn in. I think it was from either New Look or Tammy Girl or something like that. And I just thought it was so cool. This was very like Gok Wan, what he was doing at the time on How to Look Good Naked, or like 10 Years Younger would have done something like this, which were shows that I should not have been watching, but definitely was watching. And my mum's wearing like almost a mimic of my outfit as well, with her really lovely tiered blue skirt with a belt similar to mine. So mine had like these 3 ropes either side, and then in the middle was like this like buckle that had a turquoise bead in the middle, and then it dropped like shells, which you can't really see in this photograph, but in the one where I'm standing up you can sort of see it better, and then it had stars at the end. And Mum's wearing her version of that belt, like the grown-up version with these beads, and it was like almost a macrame belt. And then everybody's wearing like something V-neck because that was very in. And then yeah, mine's like a V-neck, but it's got this shirting underneath, and then Mum's is just this lovely lemon yellow. I actually think my mum looks gorgeous in this picture. Beaded necklaces all round. And then Anna's again got a tiered skirt on, but with just a simple vest top. Very like Paris Hilton at the time, but like I'm sure that's not really what Anna was going for, but it kind of just is that vibe. And then my auntie again has like this V-neck shirt sort of going on and another skirt, and then we've all got our sandals on. And this bag that I'm wearing I got at a market in France, and I begged and begged and begged for that bag, absolutely begged for it. I think it was something like, it was only like €6 or something, but I begged for that bag. I wanted it so badly. I have no idea why, but yeah, it was probably like my first sort of like proper bag purchase. That was mine, and it was like this sort of Chinese looking bag in like this really lovely silk, and it had mirrored beads on it, or mirrored sequins, in a very sort of oriental style. It was like an elephant, and yeah, like sort of like Chinese characters on it with tassels hanging down. We just got it at this market in France, and I think it cost me something like €6, which was like over half my pocket money for the whole holiday, but I was desperate for it. So yeah, that outfit is a really nice one to end on, because I feel like it's a very put together outfit, and you can really tell I've thought about how I'm dressing myself there, and I would have dressed myself, so, and I know that I put this outfit together. So I really think that was sort of me stepping into really putting together like an ensemble and thinking of a whole outfit, and not just throwing on a t-shirt and jeans like lots of children do, and rightfully should. But I was very logical in how I got dressed in the morning, and I remember really thinking about that outfit, and I wanted people to see it at the market, and I wanted to look more grown up than I was, and things like this. And Anna's probably definitely had some influence on me here, and my mum. And I just love that photo of the four of us actually, and I think that's a really nice one to end on. So yes, I hope that you enjoyed this video. I know it's a bit different, and it's probably a bit weird talking about me as a child, and you can't necessarily relate to the photos because they're of somebody else's life and family, but I just thought it was a really nice thing to do. And I had watched a couple of similar videos, and actually really what inspired me was the Jonathan Anderson and Bella Freud interview, where he was talking about what clothes meant to him as a child growing up in Ireland through the Troubles, and how he used clothes to make him feel separated from that. And obviously mine is not as extreme, but I just was really inspired by that interview, so I'll link that down below because it's absolutely phenomenal. And yeah, I just thought I'd do something a little bit different for you guys that wasn't like me unboxing something or me showing you something I bought. And now you have like a little bit of a better sort of idea of where all of this fantasy about clothes came from. So I really hope you enjoyed it. Do go follow me on Instagram if you haven't already, at Rachel Yvonne Hatley, and I will see you in the next one, guys. Please subscribe if you haven't already as well. It really helps me out. So yeah, thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next video.